H-E-R-E. Oh, he saw it. Oh, he's typing something. There we go, he's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Billy.
What's up?
Hey.
We're going to see Suicide Squad right now.
I actually almost made a video about this yesterday.
Yeah, it's getting a whole bunch of mixed reviews.
Next.
Yeah. Well,
You have
critics.
You have the fans and the critics.
Yeah, it's
Or the fans and everyone else, really.
yeah usually how it goes with DC movies recently. But
BTS.
I don't know. I've heard. I actually haven't heard anything about Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
I've heard that she deserves better.
She deserved a better script.
Just anything better.
Like, no one who I know who's gone and seen it has said, like, Margot Robbie was amazing, so-and-so was amazing. Like, they've just... I think people I know who've seen it went like, yeah, it was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've heard just the okay thing.
Yeah,
as,
that's what I'm hearing a lot of. Whoa, hey.
It's a bumpy road. Just like the movie we're about to see.
Oh.
So, you know what I've heard about Jared Leto as a Joker in this?
That is bad.
He's in it for like a collective 7 minutes.
Yeah, I have heard that.
He's like
too.
barely in it.
He's in flashbacks,
Yeah.
which is very stupid.
Yeah.
Why would you do a movie about DC villains and not put the Joker in there? Like, I guess maybe in the comics. I haven't really read up on Suicide Squad comics.
Me neither.
I did some research about Batman vs. Superman and how they're gonna do Steppenwolf. There's a deleted scene in Batman vs. Superman that's in the Ultimate version where they like tease the next. Yeah. They tease the next villain that they're gonna use, and it's Steppenwolf, which is basically Darkseid, which is like an alien who wants to conquer everything. But like he's like a big deal with the Justice League. So I don't know if they're using that here. From like the very short snippets, like the milliseconds they show the villain in the trailer, it looks like it might be Steppenwolf, but I don't know. I think that might be saving that for Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, I have no idea who the bad guy is.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see Will Smith, frankly. I can't.
Yeah, I think he's the top billed cast member.
He's awesome. I think I'm gonna clap when he says Suicide Squad. So that's in, huh? Some kind of Suicide Squad.
They said the name.
They said it.
That's how you do it. If you hear the name of the movie, you call it out.
You have to breathe heavily.
I'm gonna have fun editing that.
So yeah, I'm expecting to at least be entertained.
No, that's kind of my maximum, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a great story. I'm expecting some cheesy ass lines.
I've also heard that you could put the scenes on shuffle and it would still make sense.
Yeah,
Or as much sense as it would.
Yeah, I hear they don't really develop the characters evenly. It like pacing is kind of off. Yeah, I've just heard all right things. I'm not going to be too picky because if you are, then you're being too picky about the wrong film.
So, a guy we know, Jack, told me that he read somewhere the script was written in 5 weeks and not edited before they started filming.
Was it really?
I can't confirm that. I guess I'll look that up.
The thing is, you believe it.
I do believe it based on what's been said. Oh, okay. So yeah, don't worry about it. I do believe that based on what the critics have said.
Yeah, I would believe it too. But I'm just excited to see Jared Leto's Joker because I've heard he's like not the Joker. I've heard he's just like a weird gangster.
He's damaged.
And I'm excited to see him go completely over the top and be cringy. So I'm excited for that.
And it starts in 2 minutes. We're not there yet. That's just the previews that start.
Yeah, previews are 15 minutes long. So
Dang.
did you see Our friend works at the movie theater we're going to. He was in charge of putting the list of movies on the sign outside, and Bad Moms was one of the movies being advertised. And just to amuse himself, he put up Bad Mom. It's like such a small thing.
Oh, is there anything good on? Is there Bad Mom on there?
Is there?
I can't.
Let's
tell.
get out and see here.
Oh no!
Let me see if I can zoom in on it.
It's right at the bottom, right above Nerve.
There it is.
Oh my god.
There's Trey. All right,
We're gonna see it.
we're heading in.
Okay. That happened.
It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, at least.
It wasn't the worst thing in the world.
It wasn't.
There were parts of it.
Yeah,
Like
it wasn't as bad as Batman vs Superman. I think I enjoyed this more than Batman vs Superman.
the Joker though.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Jared Leto is not good. Like the writing for it is bad. The design for it is bad. The acting of it is bad. Like this isn't the Joker. It's just not. It's only bad. Like there's like not one scene where I think there was like one line that I think he delivered all right, and like he was like off screen for it.
Okay.
He said something that didn't sound like this, and I was like, oh, that kind of sounds more like the Joker.
Yeah.
And then he got back into that voice, and it was bad. Oh, but he has like bling.
It's not the Joker.
It's not remotely like nothing about it is. All right, good things. Margot Robbie's good.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith is awesome. I really enjoyed Will Smith in this movie.
I think without him this wouldn't have worked as well.
It wouldn't. He's like the main character, actually.
Yeah, which I was not expecting.
Yeah, no, I was expecting Harley Quinn to be the main character, and then him. He's the main character of the movie. They have the most focus and background on him.
They had some overly sexualized with Margot Robbie and Harley Quinn.
Yeah, there were some parts.
Like I get her character, but I think they went too far with it. Maybe
just a little bit. Yeah, it got a little eye rolly sometimes where
yeah,
it's just playing for the camera. But the bad guy isn't Steppenwolf. I guess I won't say who it is, but it's not Steppenwolf. Yeah, the villain is just okay.
it's not really anything too new.
Yeah, it's all stuff we've seen before, and it's not really built up, but like it's fine.
It worked.
Yeah, you don't come and see it for the villain. You go and see for the main characters. Like the first half of this movie, like wasn't very good. I'd give it like a 5. Like there was like
The beginning or the whole movie?
the first half of the movie. The first half of the movie I would give like a 5, cause like it was so much build up. It was so much just exposition, explaining characters and introducing people and everything.
Yeah. And you said as we were walking out of the theater, like if they had more time, maybe that would have been a little bit better.
Yeah, actually, if they didn't have to cram everything in, then it probably would have been a little better. But the second half, I think, is really solid. I really enjoyed the second half.
I definitely think that the second half was better. There were like visually some things I thought that were cool in the first half.
Yeah.
Like the way they introduced the characters, like I like that style.
Yeah.
It worked well for the topic of the movie and also just looked cool.
Yeah, they do like title cards for the characters and everything, and that was pretty cool.
And they were like slightly stylized to each character too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like the exposition part, like it just went on for so long.
Yeah, and there were just like a lot of cringy lines in the first half, I think.
Yeah.
Also, this movie is pretty much helicopters crashing the film.
Yeah.
There's a lot
of that.
There's like 3 or 4 helicopters that crash. It gets a little bit like, okay, just don't use helicopters anymore. If I'm gonna explain more, I guess we can go into spoilers.
So.
It says spoiler alert. But so like halfway through the movie, they make you think that the Joker dies because his helicopter gets shot down, and like there's this whole thing where like Harley Quinn deals with that, and she has like a whole thing about dealing with it.
He's damaged. I thought it fit pretty well.
I was so fortunate because I thought they were just gonna get a new Joker, or they were gonna redo it, or something other than Jared Leto, but they didn't. And at the end, he comes back. It's like the last scene, he breaks Harley Quinn out of jail.
Like, I think the movie would have been fine if they left it where they were going to leave it at the end. They're playing Bohemian Rhapsody, and everybody's kind of like back. I guess this is the spoiler area. They're back in their cells and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the Joker comes back, and it's just terrible.
It's not. He's not good. I was shocked about how bad it is. He's a 2-time Oscar-winning actor.
I don't know if that was him or if that was the direction that David Ayer is taking it.
Maybe, but I don't know. It just wasn't good. Like, his performance, I can tell the actors had good chemistry. Like the people in the squad, and I wasn't expecting to enjoy the military guy Rick Flag,
no.
But I kind of liked him. He had a decent character.
Yeah, but that was like kind of it for me, at least. I didn't find much more to him.
Yeah, I could see that. The villain is tied in with him. The villain, he's like dating this girl, Enchantress. In all the trailers, they play her off as one of the Suicide Squad, but she's actually the villain. Mm-hmm. Which that was kind of a...
I'm just gonna get the air
going. Yeah, because it's really hot in here right now. It was kind of a cool twist, and they advertised her as a hero, and she's actually the bad guy. That was interesting. But Rick Flag is dating her, and she, like, goes out of control. Like, they had some system that kept her under control, but...
It failed, I guess.
Yeah, it failed, and she, like... Her motivation's pretty flimsy. She's like, oh, I'm going to take over the world now.
Katana was such a minor character.
Yeah, it kind of sucked because there's like a lot of potential there.
She was right in the center of the poster. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Like, she was just kind of there. And, like...
Yeah, it sucked.
I mean, I don't know entirely, like... I'm not as familiar with the Suicide Squad, like, comic characters.
Yeah, neither am I.
But, like, I don't know if she's... Is she Suicide Squad specific, or is she someone...
I don't know, actually, yeah.
Regardless, like, she seems like more of a stereotype than anything. And, like, that was the same thing with a couple of characters.
Yeah. El Diablo, I liked El Diablo's arc. Yeah. Like, him dealing with what he did.
At first, I was really afraid it was only going to be a stereotype.
Yeah. They like, throw in jokes that are meant to be, like, offensive to him.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad. They're like, oh, put down your burrito and get up or something. But it's like the douchebag officer who's saying it. Yeah. So it's purposeful.
Fits in where it's supposed to.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I was a little worried that it was just going to be like, yo, ese, hey, Mexican. But, like, he actually had a character. And
that's racist.
But he actually, like, had a character and an arc and a purpose in the final battle. So that was cool. Slipknot dies.
Oh, yeah.
Slipknot is like not in the movie.
He basically isn't.
They like don't do a background thing for him. He just kind of walks in. He's like, "Hey, I'm part of the group," and then 10 minutes later he dies. So sorry if you're a Slipknot fan. Not the band.
You predicted that from the trailer, though. Like, because he just wasn't in it.
It was a thing on the internet where, like, people just knew that he was not going to be a character. Because, like, everyone else was like, Harley Quinn, here's her entire character. And here's Captain Boomerang. Slipknot uses ropes. And he was, like, not in the trailers or anything. Because he's not in the movie. But...
it's right off the bat that he's gone.
Yeah, it's like instant. As soon as the action gets rolling, he's dead. But
I was going into this wondering, like, why is Batman going to be in this movie? Mm-hmm. I think they probably could have done without him. But like
they could have. He's in like 2 different flashbacks. I don't know. It's kind of like world building, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I get that.
The Flash was in this.
Yeah, that was exciting.
I forgot about that. The Flash is in this movie. He takes down Captain Boomerang. It's like in Captain Boomerang's, they do like a whole flashback biography kind of bit for each member of the Suicide Squad. And in Captain Boomerang's, it shows him getting caught, and the Flash like shows up and punches him, and it's cool. Yeah. I really like the effects they have for the Flash. Like there's like lightning flying everywhere. That kind of makes me excited for a Flash movie or the Justice League movie or whatever. It shows some progression for DC. Like, a little bit. It was better than Batman vs. Superman, I think.
Which is the important part.
Yeah.
Like about $750 million to break even.
I think it might. They did a good job with marketing and everything.
That's like where it seems like most of their budget went.
Yeah,
I
actually.
mean,
it does.
the effects and the marketing,
Yeah, the effects were pretty good.
and Will Smith.
And Will Smith, because I loved him in this movie.
He was really good.
I just love Will Smith. He looks like MC Ride from Death Grips in this movie.
That's right.
But like, I don't know. I just found myself really enjoying the second half of this movie. As a final verdict, I don't know. I'm like in between a 6 and a 7
Out of 10.
out of 10. Yeah.
I'm more likely to give it a 6. It was okay.
Yeah.
Which is, we talked about that on the way.
Yeah.
It was
that's
just okay.
exactly what we were thinking. Yeah, it was good. For right now, I'm gonna say a 6.9.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't match 7 yet, but it's like right there.
I'm gonna give it a solid 6.
Just because.
Which, I don't know. Based on how I was thinking of going into this, that feels generous, but it actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I just think I was so disheartened by the first half that the second half caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
And I think I was pleasantly surprised by that. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say about it. Jared Leto sucked.
That bottom line.
The Joker is terrible. Sorry if I'm a huge Joker
The
fan.
Joker.
Yeah, the Joker. Just, I'm gonna go home and like watch like the cartoon with Mark Hamill or something like
Yeah.
that. Need like good Joker.
Just refresh yourself.
Yeah.
Well, with that, remember to go down the list. Like, comment, subscribe, share on LinkedIn,
Share on Google Plus.
LinkedIn, MySpace,
Vine.
Friendster. Make sure you Vine about this.
Vine us on Twitter. And smash that motherfucking like button.
Smash it!
Should have like a glass effect there.
Oh, do it. Smash! I'm gonna do it. See, look, it's shattered now. You broke my camera.
I'm sorry I broke the camera.
Oh man.
Alright, peace y'all.